Hey everyone, I'm Sean Cecil from the Oculus Institute, and today I'm going to teach you about solving problems that are stressing you out. Okay, so I wanted to talk about something really specific today, and that is a very specific sequence of how you solve problems that are really stressful. Because what most people do is they say, oh, if I can just solve this problem, then I'll stop being stressed. Have you ever thought to yourself, oh, if I can just solve this problem, I'll stop being stressed? And then the issue comes in when you can't solve that problem, you're just constantly stressed. And because you're constantly stressed, you can't think very well, you're not operating efficiently, and then you can't actually solve the problem. And then you end up in this situation where it's just this like recurring burden, and you multiply that by 5, 10, 20, and then people are walking around with all these things weighing them down, and you know, they're always stressed out, and you get into this situation of chronic stress, and it plays hell with your cortisol levels, it plays hell with your body, it plays hell with your mind, and it's just not a place that you want to be. So the way that you avoid this is actually really counterintuitive. Rather than trying to solve the problem first, you solve the stress first, and then from that place of stress, it's a lot easier to solve the problem. Now, I know that this is going to be difficult because it relies on you accepting that the problem may or may not get solved, right? You have to start from that place of, you know, hey, listen, regardless of what happens here, right, I'm going to be okay. Regardless of what happens here, there's going to be a way to figure it out. And what people will do is they'll clamp on to the idea that I have to solve this problem, I have to solve this problem, I have to solve this problem. They'll get really attached to it. And then that attachment in and of itself prevents the problem from ever being solved. This is why, you know, in Buddhism, they say attachment is the root of all suffering. That's exactly what's going on here, right? Now, on the alternative, if you can go and you can deal with the stress itself, and you can get yourself into a good state, you can listen to some music that uplifts you, you can focus on your resources, what's available to you, on what you can control, right? And you can get yourself into a place of calm, you're now gonna be 10 to 100 times more efficient and more effective at actually solving the problem. Then you can take an inventory. Hey, is this something that I can even control, right? And if it is, right, then great. What is it that you can control about it? What is it that you can influence about it? What is it that you can do? Okay, go do it. But do it, since you've already dealt with the stress, you can do it in a very, you know, calm, effective, efficient way. And if you look at it from not being in a place of stress and attachment, and you say, I actually can't influence this one iota, right? Then it's just a matter of accepting wherever the outcome falls. And yes, that can be challenging because attachment, you know, is something that a lot of people, that's kind of the way we're defaulted to, especially in Western society. We're defaulted to like attach to stuff. But if you do that, then you actually lower your odds of solving the problem. And so at the end of the day, this is kind of the paradox, is that the less attached you are, the more likely you are to solve the thing that you would be attached to. And so you can turn that very attachment on its head. If you really want to solve this, then you have to detach from it. And only in doing so are you going to get to that place of clarity and get to that place of solution mind. Because if you're stuck in that stress mind, your mind is not going to be looking for solutions, it's going to be looking for problems. If you can get past the stress, then your mind can start to operate. And it's like, you know, if you have a factory, right? If everybody's like, you know, wigging out, you're not gonna get any cars built. But if everybody's calm and there's a problem, then you can fix it, you can move on with your life. And you'll actually end up having a lot fewer problems because you're willing to accept that problems are gonna come, then you actually deal with a lot fewer of them. So, hope this was helpful, guys, and I'll see you next week. Hey everyone, I hope you enjoyed this video. And if you want to learn more about career planning, getting out of a burnout job, or creating a career that truly fulfills you, then I've got a free comprehensive video laying out the process. All you need to do is go to the link below, www.oculusinstitute.com/workshop, and sign up to get access to the free presentation. See you on the other side.